Welcome to Neenah Middle School. I am Steve Witterhack, and we're ready for some fourth grade basketball. I'm not prepared for fourth grade basketball here. That's the youngest that they have in the Wisconsin Youth Premier League. And immediate shot they have Arrowhead. Caleb Fredericks just scoring for Arrowhead. We'll pull up 10-foot shot, and they're taking on Holy Redeemer with the basketball right now in white. The Eagles. That shot's a little off to the left hand. Getting the rebound is Raymond Moore. Right on the right side by DeAndre Johnson. It's taken away, and Arrowhead comes up with it. So nice little getting your feet set on that shot, but that still comes up a little bit short. And a little runner off to the left side is no good. Getting the rebound is Tyree Henderson. And Henderson takes it all the way down and puts it in on the other end. Nice job by Henderson going right at the rack with it and putting it in. Yep, I'm Steve Witterhack with you. I've been here since about 9 o'clock this morning and continue bringing you some games. I've seen 8th grade games. I've seen 7th grade, 6th grade, now 4th grade here. So it's been a great league, a great year for the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League.
No. Hey, Texas.
Dan and Mike and Dave and the crew really kept things organized with over 100 teams getting involved in it through all those age groups. So pretty impressive stuff. Here's a three-point shot on the way, and that is just a little off the mark. Getting the rebound is DeAndre Johnson. Pushing it up, finding a teammate underneath the basket. That one is good for Geo Smith. Chance to talk to the coach ahead of time because they didn't have any of the names in the book at all. So I got all the names, and I think we're pretty much set for this ball game now. Battle Line Films here. Mitch and the crew again, they always do a great job bringing all the images that you see. And I'm just kind of hooked up to their sound system here and bringing to the game. A shot from the corner is good. And Fredericks again. Yeah, missed shot in the battle for the basketball, and coming up with it is Raymond Moore. Here's a drive for the left side. That is no good. And Arrowhead gets the rebound. Arrowhead is the home team. Another three-point shot up. That one is no good. Man, they're not afraid to shoot from downtown. Fourth graders. And that one is stolen. Coming up with it is Johnson, taking it the other way. Goes up strong on the left side and puts it in. Andre Johnson's got some wheels, and he's got an eye for the bucket there, and a nice finish. So Arrowhead trailing now 6-5 in this ball game. Yeah, games all the way for quite a while yet here today. Like I said, I got here at 9 o'clock. This is the 5th game that I've called here today. And just watching these kids going from 5th grade. I haven't seen a 5th grade game yet today. I've seen all the other grades. A strong move to the basket, no call, and continue playing. A three-point shot on the way, and that is off the back of the rim, no good. Eagles keep the basketball. They're going to look for a shot from the left side on a three-point shot, and a nice job there by Arrowhead to get the rebound. Nice job by number 11, Caleb Fredericks, to get the ball. He's tap it to one of his teammates, but missed shot over on the Arrowhead side of the court. And they're going to get it down low and get it over to Henderson. Gets cut off. Moore goes in strong on the right side, and he's going to miss, and Arrowhead comes up with a rebound. 6-5 the lead now for Holy Redeemer. The Eagles. Here's a three-point shot, and that's going to come up well short. Save attempt, but stepping on the end line. Good hustle, though. Good try there by Arrowhead. It was Easton Carpenter that went at it.
You check the ball? I think it's a big ball. That's a big ball. These are little
I think they got the big basketball out here, and they've got to get the smaller ones out that are a little smaller in circumference. So
All right, here we go. 50.
Yeah, the refs weren't ready for it because the same refs have been doing a great job here keeping things moving. Not easy. All these difference in the grades and thing here. This first time they did a game where they're supposed to play with a smaller basketball, so now they got that corrected. You kick it out to the right side. A shot up now by Henderson is no good. And a rebound in the hands of Smith. That one taken away. Heading the other way with it is Caleb Fredericks. Kind of loses it a little bit on his way in. Fourth grade basketball right here. Not sure if they're calling something on that drive. I'm not sure who they were calling the foul on. I think it was the problem, but not sure if they were saying the bucket was good on that, but they did call a foul. They've got the player at the free throw line with Cannon Frederick. That free throw is no good. Yeah, they did count the bucket good, but it's a free throw. But Arrowhead gets a rebound. And Frederick in the corner with it. Doing a good job taking their time this trip down the court. And another three on the way, and that rims out no good. Battle for the rebound. Coming up with it is Raymond Moore. He'll give it up to DeAndre Johnson to bring it over half court now for the Eagles. And nice move, but coming up short on the shot. Everything else was good up until that point. So for the basketball now is Heartland. 3-point shot on the way, and that is no good. So, Holy Redeemer has the basketball now. A 7-6 lead for Heartland in the game so far. Not an easy shot off the glass and in. That was a tough shot. Body twisting around. Geo Smith gets his second bucket of the ball game. Ooh, a nice drive, getting past a bunch of defenders, and that one gets stuck right up there in the rim. And a little help from one of the older players, an 8th grade player from Wisconsin Lutheran coming out. And tapping the ball out of there. He got stuck right in that little crotch between the backboard and the rim. Holy Redeemer with a lead now, 8-7. At the free throw line, though, is Cannon Frederick. Puts the first free throw in. That ties things up at 8 apiece. Yeah, I'll get the honor coming up here a little later on here this afternoon. A 4 o'clock game, I believe, will be my hometown Waupun. 7th graders made it into the silver championship game. That one rims out no good on the second shot there by Cannon Frederick. Drive on the left side, off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, and looks like that's going to go off the head of one of the Arrowhead players. It will remain Eagle basketball. I got some food brought in, but with my job, there's like no time at all to. Oh, that's a nice shot from the corner. High arcing shot, nothing but net on the shot from DeAndre Johnson. That one way up in the stratosphere on that shot. Here's a drive on the right side, and that's going to come up short. Getting the rebound is Grayson Bell. He's going to get fouled as he hauls it in. Kalen Tremble on the initial shot on that one. And the inbounds pass, quick shot right away. And that is off from Frederick, but stays with Arrowhead. Then a travel is going to be called on Heartland. It will be Eagle basketball. There's a lot of changes goes on from a fourth grade and to get up to the 8th grade games. A lot of growing that your body does by then. There's a 2-point shot, and that is going to come up short by getting the rebound, missing the putback, Another rebound and a putback attempt is no good. On the attempt there by Raymond Moore. They got the rebounding stats, but nothing in the scoring column. It's not a bad little place to get that shot, and it's going to be no good on the shot attempt by Callan Tremmel. Good job getting in a position to get a shot off.
25, Brady, 25. 25.
So Eagles with the basketball, and they've got the lead now 11-8. They kick it out to the right side. Another three-point shot, another high-arcing shot, and another one. Nothing but net for DeAndre Johnson. He's got that trajectory. Goes way up, and just, again, nothing but net on 2 straight threes in a row. Pretty impressive. And Arrowhead with the basketball. They trail now 14-8 here in the first half here at Neenah Middle School. There's a drive on the right side. That one's going to get blocked on the attempt there by Cooper Wieseman. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Heartland basketball underneath their hoop. The ball down to the corner now for Arrowhead. Back out on top. Three-pointer on the way. And that is nothing but net. These kids are drilling them from downtown. Callan Tremmel with a bucket. His first points of the ball game. Gets his team back within 3 now. 14-11 in favor of Holy Redeemer. Gio with the basketball. And nice shot there. Gio Smith, his 6th point of the ball game. Puts his team up by 5, 16-11. Arrowhead with the ball, but trailing by 5 in this game. Frederick has it.
Stick that, Brady!
And a three-point shot. If that one gets blocked on the shot by Brady Mosner. Back in the hands again of the Eagles. Another three-point shot up. That misses wide left. Battled for the basketball, and that's going to go off from Heartland. And it'll be Holy Redeemer basketball. .640. And counting down, they are keeping the clock running right now on this ball game. And we got time out of the court. Back after this with more Wisconsin Premier League basketball. Okay, here we go. Timeout taken by the Eagles. They have the lead now, 16-11. And they'll be inbounding the ball. Have a three-point shot in the way. There's drilling them from downtown, at least taking the shots. That is a missed shot by Tyree Henderson. Arrowhead trying to tighten things up this trip down the court. A little savviness with some of the dribbling we're seeing on some of these young men. A little head fakes, a little hesitation. That one almost taken away, but ball handling, unbelievable ball handling on the drive right now by Caleb Fredericks. Gets out of trouble, stays in the hands of Arrowhead. Around the back moves, three-point shots. Everything we saw in the bigger kids' games.
Caddy, go get it!
We'll drive to the basket. A foul on the Eagles, I believe, on the way to the basket.
Hey, slice. Hal, you're at the block.
Figure I should be able to eat my all of my food by the time we get to the game at the end of the day here today. Okay, we have one at 5 o'clock. Will be the last one.
One more. Stick it.
And three-point shot on the way, and that one back of the rim, no good. Long rebound in the hands of Gio Smith. He brings it up now for the Eagles. DeAndre Johnson with it out on top, working against Tremmel. He'll launch one up, and that's a little off the mark. And Tremmel comes up with a long rebound, pushing it up now for Arrowhead. He'll throw one up without hesitation. In front of the rim, no good. Ball will be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Raymond Moore. Under 5 to play in the first half. Is 16-11 in favor of the Holy Redeemer Eagles over the top of Heartland Arrowhead.
Towards the basket.
Here's a three-point shot. That is no good. A little too strong by Caleb Fredericks. One and done that trip down for Arrowhead.
25.
Eagles with a 5-point lead and the basketball. Nice drive, but coming up a little short arm on that one. And here we go the other way with Fredericks on the fast break. Puts it up. Comes up short on that shot. Tremmel gets it. Gets it back out on top over to Caleb Fredericks. And in the hands of Cannon Frederick.
Cannon, go get it. Cannon, go get it. Box.
Arrowhead with a chance again to try to tighten this thing up. Down by 5. With trouble at halftime. And timeout taken immediately. We'll do the same back after this with more Wisconsin Premier League boys basketball. Okay, we are back, and Arrowhead with the basketball. No scoring for a while now. Been stuck on 16-11 in favor of the Eagles out of Holy Redeemer.
12 guarded. Hold on, pull it up. 3-man to score. 3-man, back it up.
And Arrowhead's going to set things up right now, getting some instruction from the bench, and they set things up. They're playing this pretty good basketball for fourth grade. Some guys that can handle the ball well. A lot of threes being drilled so far in the ball game. And that one's taken away, and here goes DeAndre Johnson the other way. DeAndre's got a nose with the rim, and man, he takes off when he gets his chances. DeAndre Johnson with another bucket. He's got 10 points in the game. 18-11 now in favor of the Eagles. A little spin move, and that one does not go. And grabbing the rebound is Gio Smith. That one misses everything, and a nice job keeping the hands of Arrowhead. Again, they've been stuck on 11 for a while. See if they can get something this trip down. Now that one gets taken away. Coming up with it is Tyree Henderson. Henderson's drive no good. Putback shot no good by Maddox Robinson. And here goes Arrowhead the other way with it, trying to get off from 11. Foul's going to be called on Gio Smith. So Arrowhead will inbound on their baseline. Trying to get off 11 here and get a little closer in the game, trailing now 18-11. Subs coming in. Enough rest for them coming in. Easton Carpenter checks in along with Cooper Wieseman. Oh, that one saved by the Eagles. Goes right in the hands of number 11, Caleb Fredericks, and he buries it. It's almost like he got this nice feed, but a nice job there by Fredericks. His second three. He's got 8 points in the game out of the 14 for Arrowhead. Here's another three-point shot from the right corner, no good. Rebound for the Eagles, and trying to put it back up is number 3, Stefan Triplett. Gets fouled on the putback attempt, so he's got himself 2 free throws. Had a good day of basketball. Covered almost all the grades except for 5th grade so far here today. It started out with a 6th grade game. I had a couple 8th grade games. My first 4th grade game where they had to get the smaller ball out. They didn't know till about 2 minutes into the game that had the smaller ball that you needed for the 4th graders. First free throw no good for Triplett. Free throw on the way and high bounce off the rim. That is no good. And a nice rebound by Cooper Wiesman.
Caleb, this side. Caleb, this side. H. Caleb. E. Cut through. H. Caleb.
Cannon Frederick has the ball tied by the top of the key. Trying to run. They had some open looks inside.
That's the one.
Back over to Fredericks. He'll launch one up. That is no good. And ripping down the rebound is Maddox Robinson. Geo Smith, the point guard, gets it down the court. Long shot on the way, and that is a 3-point bucket. That is good for Maddox Robinson, or I should say for Stefan Triplett.
Fist cannon.
Didn't like the 15-foot distance, but definitely liked it behind the 3-point line. Well, hesitation move and getting fouled on his way to the basket. No basket.
Slice.
But Cannon Frederick splits a couple defenders, gets tripped up just a little bit, and there'll be a foul on that, but on the floor. 43 seconds left, 21-14. The lead now for Holy Redeemer, the Eagles. Inbounds pass, set up play for a 3-point shot is no good. And getting a rebound is DeAndre Johnson, pushes it up in a hurry the other way. And has it out on top, gets it back over to Geo Smith. Ray Johnson with it out on top. 25 seconds and counting down to the half in there. They're going to try to run that clock out before they get this next shot off. Nice solid ball handling out on top by DeAndre Johnson. Knows how to bring it in, bring it out, and down to 10 seconds left. He's going to wait to take his last shot. That's going to miss off to the right. Down to 2 seconds. Put back shot is up, no good. And we'll end 21-14 at halftime with Arrowhead trailing the Eagles of Holy Redeemer. Back after this. Okay, we are back here at Neenah Middle School. Steve Witterhack with you, along with the whole crew here from Battle Line Films, doing a great job presenting you the great shots you're seeing right now. A 21-14 lead in favor of the Eagles in the white uniforms. And a nice high-arcing three-point shot again for DeAndre Johnson. He had 2 of those in the first half. He has 10 points now, make that 13 after that bucket. One shot after another like that. So a 24-14 lead, 10-point lead now for the Eagles of Holy Redeemer. Little back cut, but that is taken away, and coming up with it is Johnson. And nice running of the court. They get a nice shot, but they miss, but get their own rebound, and putting it back up, putting it in is Raymond Moore. getting his first points, and a timeout taken immediately here in the second half, back after this. Okay, we are back, and 5 points scored in the second half by Holy Redeemer. Now extends their lead to 26-14. Quick timeout taken by Arrowhead to discuss boxing out and things like that. And ball taken away. Coming up with it is DeAndre Johnson, a special player, only 4th grade. Goes up with the left hand and puts it in.
Hey, H-Cal!
Yeah, he knows. He's fast and he can control his body to get those not to bang off the backboard of the rim. Pretty impressive from a 4th grader. Rebound for Arrowhead, and then it's a nice block. Put that shot blocked by Raymond Moore. Nice drive and a nice find underneath, but not finishing the shot. We get it back on the top. You're going to get another high arcing 3-point shot. That one does not go in. He's been going in on those shots so far, but Arrowhead comes up with the ball, but they find themselves down by 14, 28-14. So Arrowhead again tossing the ball away, and coming up with it is Stephon Triplett. He wants to go the distance with it and comes up underneath the rim on that one. Got himself too far underneath the basket. So Arrowhead with the basketball. And a foul on the Eagles on the way into the basket by Cannon Frederick. Yeah, pretty impressive, the Holy Redeemer so far in this ball game and opening up a 14-point lead. They're a very aggressive rebounding team, defensive team, and taking pride, obviously, in that their defensive part of their game. 5 new players getting checked in, ready to check in here for Arrowhead right in front of me. Yeah, rough dribbling there, and finally it's taken away by DeAndre Johnson after Cannon Frederick had it for a while. And, of course, DeAndre knows what to do with it down on the other end. He's now got 17 points in the ball game, has his team up by 16, 30-14. Here's a 3-point shot, and that is good. A little easier on that one for Cannon. Gets it to go. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Back right after this. We are back here after that timeout. 30-17 with 14-10 left in the ball game in favor of the Eagles.
Hey, coach, that's big time coaching right there. Big time catch.
And the ball was supposed to be going to the Eagles, so they get it back, and they've got the lead, playing some pretty good ball. 30-17. They got it was a 3-point basket, not a 2-point basket on that shot by Cannon Frederick. And right now, the Eagles kind of bringing it back and looking, definitely a carry on that one, but no call. Head fake. Triplett goes in strong on the right side, puts it in. Stephon Triplett with his 5th point of the ball game. 13 and a half minutes left to go. They're just really stifling defense being applied by the Eagles. They're very good at, and they're good at getting the rebounds. A little back cut. That's a nice move. Get it out on top. A strong move on the right side, putting it in. Nice job there, getting that bucket for Eli Peters, getting his first points. Nice nose for the basket on that one.
No help, Ev, no help.
Yeah, working hard out there defensively is Caleb Fredericks, but it's a little bit better ball handling and putting in the bucket at the end for Geo Smith. He's got 8 points in the game, his first points of the second half. Here's a 3-point shot, high arcing shot, and that one is good for Caleb Fredericks. His third 3 of the ball game, but his first points of the second half. Again, very successful season, I would think, that they've had for the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League. Over 100 teams involved in it from 4th grade to 8th grade. Great competition. Nice pass finding Raymond Moore over on that left side of the basket. Good finish by Moore. Little spin move in the lane, and that one just does not want to go. A nice move to get there by Caleb Fredericks. Still a 14-point lead for the Eagles of Holy Redeemer. And they're happy just kind of set things up and maybe set something up out on top of just willing to run some time off up near half court when you've got the good lead that they have. Pass the ball to the left side, shot up, and that is good on the shot by Tyree Henderson. That is his 5th point of the ball game, just his first 3, of course. 39-22 the lead now for the Eagles. High off the glass, that is no good. Getting a nice rebound inside by Eli Peters. And a shot put up by Fredericks, no good. And eventually Stephon Triplett gets it and walks it up the court for the Eagles.
Screen's going to come now, pressure. Screen, switch it. Get up, Eli.
So the Eagles with the basketball, commanding lead up by 17 points, 39-22. There's a drive on the right side by Henderson, kicks it out right side, 3 on the way from Triplett. Misses everything, and nice rebound there for Arrowhead. Hands of Weisman. (39-24). Eagles with the basketball and the lead. Yeah, just trying to set up a screen. They usually get somebody just dribbling the ball up there and looking for a screen up there to get it and try to do something off that screen up near half court. There's a drive on the right side, and that one is in. Raymond Moore. A couple buckets here in the last few minutes of the ball game, putting his team up by 17, 41-24. A little drive on the right side, and that one gets blocked, and the Eagles come up with the basketball. Well, bringing it up is number 3, Stephon Triplett. And The Eagles retain possession of the basketball. 41-24, getting close to the 9-minute mark left in this ball game.
Come on, Graham! Come on, Graham! Pressure! Graham, pressure! Get a hand in!
Well, Redeemer with a basketball. Very nice active team. Just fourth graders, and just some of the things I've seen from both these teams. Some advanced stuff already at the fourth grade level. Total rims out, no good. Rebound inside. Battle for the ball with Stephon Triplett. Tie up end. Possession arrow pointing towards Heartland. To get things going here pretty soon if they want to get back in this one. 8:30 and counting down to the game.
Texas! 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 Go down, go down.
Arrowhead with a basketball, but a lot of work down by 17, 41. Nice little back cut and a nice find inside. It's nice to see that at that level that Carpenter got that pass and recognized his teammate heading in for a little back cut and found him and he got fouled. Graham McClement at the line now for Arrowhead. High arcing free throw. That misses a little wide left. Down to 8:15 left in this contest. A lot of games to play yet. Just kind of a tournament weekend that we've got going on. I know they've got the silver 7th grade tournament will be here at 4 o'clock, and I'll have my grandson on that team, and maybe his other grandpa will help me out on that broadcast. So we'll have that coming up. Arrowhead will inbound. They've got a few nice plays that they do, inbound plays on their end of the court. Seen that the first half. Yeah, they're kind of figuring that out just a little bit. Nice job finding maybe the third or fourth of the decisions, the choices you have, and that's a nice shot. 3-point bucket, good for Callan Tremmel. Got 6 points all from behind the arc so far in the ball game. Oh, 14-point lead for the Eagles. Arrowhead retains possession now. It's a 41-27. Big opportunity here. 6:48 and counting down in this ball game. Not sure when they stop the clock, and they don't stop the clock in the game, but they had it going the whole time. Get the inbounds pass in along that right block and to kick it back out on top. It might be a good time for that 3-point shot that he just made before, but passes that up. Directing traffic out there is Cannon Frederick. He's working on some things right now with the team. Mentink. Okay. Did the dam get some free Gatorade for these guys at about noon? Did they get a chance? Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Regular. Okay, been putting my orders in and everything. It's been a busy day of doing games here, but you got to keep things keep moving. There's not much gap between anything here, so we do have a timeout of the court with 5:54 left. Back after this with more Wisconsin Premier League basketball. Okay, we are back. The Eagles inbound the basketball, leading convincingly, or 41-27. With the ball right now, DeAndre Johnson has that out on top, and they can afford right now just run some clock off with 5:40 and counting down to the ball game. But some pretty talented little basketball players out here for just fourth grade basketball players. I see some pretty good basketball IQ, being aggressive out there, and it's good to see at the fourth grade level. That aggressiveness is a hard thing to coach, and we're seeing it at the fourth grade level here too. And Battle Line Films with Mitch and the crew doing all the video that you're all watching right now. I thank them, a great job they've done through the entire season. A three-point basket from straight away, and that is good.
Hey, Cannon, you got it. Cannon, box.
Tyree Henderson on that bucket. Yeah, we got a long way to go yet. Another 4 games on this elite court yet today. Missed shot, and the Eagles get the rebound, 44-27. Eagles just happy to maybe run some clock off. Or maybe trying to apply a little pressure to get some turnovers. And working hard out there. Nice job. Working hard out there, Brady Mosner out there near half court. Little drive to the basket. That is no good, and it hits the bottom of that backboard one more time, and that allowed the ball to go right in the hands of DeAndre Johnson. Keeps on racking up the points. He's got 19 points in this ball game. And 3 threes that are these big, high, arcing three-point shots. Down to 4 minutes and counting down. 3-point shot now from Arrowhead, and that is good. Nice-looking shot there from Cannon Frederick. His second 3 of the half. And 5 new players platooning him in right now for Arrowhead. Yeah, it's fun watching these kids. You just look at their face, and they're nice, these sweet, innocent-looking young kids, and they come out very aggressive on the court and just battling out there. So
He's a shooter. Stay close.
you look at it, I've called a couple of the 8th grade games today already, too, and there's a lot of growing to do from 4th grade up to 8th grade. Kill some time at half court. Geo Smith. And that one's going to be a little off on the shot. Ball chased down and coming up with it. Here goes Arrowhead taking it the other way. Strong move on the left side. A little too strong off the backboard. And going the other way again with it is Holy Redeemer. The Eagles on the drive, but then they're going to pull it out. And one more clock off. We're under 3 minutes to play in this ball game, and time counting down. Battle for the basketball. That's these kids going right at it, diving on the floor. Even though the game's decided now, 46-30. Here's a lead for the Eagles. Arrowhead with the basketball, and again, I've seen good things out of both teams. Yeah, kind of limping off the court right now is a Geo Smith. He went down hard. That's what you can do too. You don't see that in the 8th grade level where the coach carries you off the court like that. So you just don't find that on the 8th grade level, but you will see it here on the 4th grade level. We just watched it. Injured player, just go out and scoop them up, haul them off the court. Gio looked like he was going to be all right. Leaves the court. And they do know to tie their own shoelaces at 4th grade, too. And sometimes when you get the younger ones, coach has to come in and also tie shoelaces. 1:45 and counting down in the ball game, and Holy Redeemer is going to win this ball game pretty convincingly. Nice team. We'll have a few interviews. We'll see how a 4th grade interview goes. And there's a 3-point bucket from the left corner. It was put in by Tyree Henderson. His third 3. Probably talk to Tyree and DeAndre at the end of this ball game. 49-30 with 1:19 and counting down to the game. Little drive, kicks it out, 15-footer right side, back of the rim, no good. And Tyree Henderson comes up with a rebound. Yeah, we'll set up a little interview session coming up after the game. Maddox Robinson with it, drives on the right side, too strong off the glass, and getting the rebound is Graham McClement. That's 50 seconds of the ball game. Some future really nice players for both of these teams. It would be fun to watch these guys 4 years from now when they're on the 8th grade court. Nice steal. And coming in on the right side is Bell, goes up off the over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Down to 33 seconds left, and Eagles just letting the clock run. It's going to run anyway, whether he touches the ball or not. So picking it up and bringing it up, that was DeAndre Johnson, who we will get a chance to talk to, I believe, after the game if he wants to talk. And now that is it. The coach said we'll call it, and that is the end of the game. 49-30. 49-30, your final score, with Holy Redeemer winning the ball game. And we'll be talking to DeAndre and to Tyree coming your way in just a little bit. Okay, I'm Steve Witterhack, and we're back on the court here. Final score, it is Holy Redeemer, the Eagles, 49-30 over Heartland Arrowhead. And I've got a couple players from the winning team here. So we're going to talk first to Tyree Henderson, lighting it up from outside, 3 threes in the second half. Talk about your whole routine and how you get so good from outside shooting.
How I get so good from outside shooting is we work in the gym. And my dad teach me how to. He taught me how to shoot and stuff, and I just be using it in the game.
Your dad, your biggest influence on your basketball?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. That's very nice. And another really fun player to watch out here, DeAndre Johnson. Let's see, 9 points. You had 19 points here today, but high arcing shots. Can you play outside in the wind with those high arcing shots of yours? And how often do you have to shoot to get that good?
I don't know,
You out on the court quite often? Almost every day you get out and play with some guys, or these guys get together with your teammates? How often do you play to get that good?
I just practice every day.
What do you think of your team? You guys got what is your favorite thing of the game? Defense or offense?
Offense.
Hey, if you guys played a one-on-one game, who would win between you two guys?
Me.
Okay, you? Okay.